Otters post-game show. I'm Mike Radomski here at Brents One Park in Marion, Illinois. Let's take you through tonight's game. Starting off in the early innings, it was Joe Augustine pitching for Southern Illinois and Chris Peters for the Evansville Otters. It was the Evansville left-hander who got in trouble in the first inning, a one-out walk, and then a triple from Joey Metropolis to left field that made the score 1-0. Another run came around in the third inning, a ground out by Metropolis made it 2-0, but only because Kent Gerst got on base with a fielder's choice, stole two bases, and then came around easy on the ground out. The score would stay all the way through that same way, 2-0 Miners, as Joe Augustine continued to pitch effectively all the way into the ninth inning. The Otters got some great defense to keep it close, including the fifth inning, where there was a runner on with one out. Both runners are moving up. Alvarado to Kolb, the tag on Millens, and he's out. A double play to end the inning. A rare miscue by Millens, who tries to tag from first base on a fly ball to center field. And he still remains sitting down at second base, legs spread out in disbelief that he was thrown out by the Otters' middle defense. And there was another play in the seventh inning, when a man got on base, moved over to second base on an error. All of a sudden, Chris Peters came up with a very good, nifty play. Kickoff move back to second, thrown out. So just like that, the Miners get a man at second base, and it's taken away. Chris Peters, a spectacular spin around to short, as him and Andre Alvarado team up to throw out the runner Will Block. And that truly became a big play as the Otters started to get a few more base runners on as the later innings approached. They got two men on in the seventh inning, but a ground out ended the inning. Another man on the eighth, and again, coming through again was Joe Augustine. All the way into the ninth inning where he started to get into more trouble. A leadoff single by Derek Wiley. The defense backed him up with a throw to second base. Jared Ball then got on with a single, but Toby Davis struck out, and then Nick D'Amico grounded out into that fielder's choice to end the ball game. So Southern Illinois wins this game 4-0. The win goes to Joe Augustine, who had himself a complete game 5-hitter, as he was able to go on through a very big ball game for him. So the win does go to Augustine. He improves on the season now to 8-3. The loss goes to Chris Peters. He pitched 7 strong innings for Evansville, but unfortunately did not have the run support tonight. Peters and his record go down to 1-8. Time of game today was 2 hours and 34 minutes. And again, the teams will meet again one more time tomorrow as they try to figure out who will win this series deciding game. Time to thank everyone who made the broadcast possible. First off, Brandon Godden, the executive producer at WUEV. And working back in our Evansville, Indiana studios, producing all the highlights and more, is our studio producer, Paul Mattingly. Thanks again, Paul. Great job tonight. Tomorrow night, Otters Miners, game here at Brent One Park, 7:05 start. Nick Sutton on the mound for the Otters, 4-1 with a 3.55 ERA. On the other side, it's Eric Fussell for the Miners, 5-3 with a 4.64. For everyone here in Marion, Illinois, I'm Mike Radomski. Have a great night, everyone.